Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Shona.
And thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Rick sent us 2 double blinds a couple of weeks ago, and life's been crazy for us, to be honest. And so we are just now getting to them. And I'm excited. I love the colors of the first.
The colors look
round.
awesome.
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, colors definitely make you want to jump right in there.
Yeah, you want to shout out to the people
yeah,
you see?
let me say some cheers there to start things out. Tater Dom, thanks for joining us. Cheers to you. Big T from Life from the Patio, cheers. Sugar Kitty, Mary Moreland. Let's see. Rick Moreland, Alan Adams, John Shank, Rob, Joe B, Mrs. Lori J, Mr. Mom. Cheers to all you guys. Thanks for joining us. I know this is kind of a real short notice.
It is. Yeah, we've been trying to get this. We wanted to hop on last night and do it, but things got a little bit crazy yesterday, this weekend. So we wanted to hop on tonight and make ourselves get this because we have been excited to do this. But I just seen where Mr. Richie J said I would be afraid, very, very afraid. And so now that's not what I've heard, Richie. You've told me these are good, so I'm counting on that. And John, I am also glad that the bourbon that we drink is not imported and that we can slip down to Kentucky or wherever we need to get that if we have to.
Yeah, because, man, that could be a whole nother show talking about that.
That could be. Yes, definitely.
Let's just hope everything gets resolved quickly and it doesn't become an issue.
Yeah.
So, okay. Are we ready to start?
We are. I'm excited. I'm ready tonight, guys. I'm ready for a taste of bourbon. I've been like rush all day long. First one has a great nose. I'm getting some caramels, some vanilla, a little bit of oak notes, a little bit of char maybe.
Just a little bit of sweet for me. I'm getting that char.
Nice nose.
Really rich, thick, coats your mouth good.
It does. I'm getting a nice tobacco note on it.
Thank you, Rick. Was that to help pay the medical bills?
Richie told me I should be afraid, so maybe he's putting in the donation for the emergency room trip. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Rick. That was really nice. You sent us these pours and then super chatted. You did not need to do that, but thank you. This one's really good. The tobacco note is the most prominent for me, but I'm also getting the sweetness from the caramels, the vanillas, a little bit of spice on the end. This one's really nice. It's a little bit hot, but this is my first pour of the night, so I don't want to say that, it's too proofy because it could just be the first pour.
Yeah, it's, I don't think it's a low proof, for sure. I don't think that. It really does have a good flavor.
Cheers, Stephen. Thank you for joining us.
Guys, we're going to try to have this thing wrapped up within an hour. And then we're all going to jump back over to Life from the Patio. They were live before the show. They're going to go live again at 9 o'clock. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to those guys. They're just a great group of guys, and they're really fun to watch. T, I think you're still in here. Go ahead and drop your link in the chat. So if anybody doesn't have you guys, they can get to you.
This one is really smoky on the nose. It's like almost like a mesquite barbecue type nose for me.
Mr. Richie, are you saying there's going to be another hazmat in here?
Oh, no.
He's talking about that hazmat.
This one is a very interesting nose, and I feel like this one might be one of Rick's only because this is very similar to one that when we did Friday nights live and we were tasting some, the nose reminds me of that mesquite wood type smell that I got on one of those. So we'll see.
Yes, sir, T. Thank you. Thanks for putting that link in there. Hopefully we can get everybody to come over there and watch after this. That's really it's a heavy nose.
It is, but there's a lot of, it truly does to me taste like barbecue all the way around.
You already went in, huh?
I did. However, there's some nice sweetness to it. You get those smoky notes.
Kind of like a honey sweetness.
Well, I was actually going to say finishing with a little bit of apple pie filling type for me, like a sweet cinnamon apple note. Very good.
It seems like when I went back to the nose was really smoky. Did you mention that?
Miss Lori J just said bacon. You say that? Definitely. Really smoked, a heavy smoked bacon, like a home cured almost bacon where it's been smoked a long time.
That goes with the nose I just got.
Yeah.
I got a lot of smoke when I went back and nosed it.
I can tell you if I was eating barbecue, I want B. I want B. It's really good. Yes, Rick, that was B. Rick knows what they are, so he's probably laughing at us right now.
Probably. I would be. This thing here looks like Coke. It's so dark.
I know. It is. Definitely. We'll make the Piper beef for bacon and barbecue. That's right. This nose, I think the smokiness of B has got my senses. Try to reset them there because I can tell something's on it, but not. Picking up a little slight hint of caramel and vanilla on it, but there's another note I can't name at the moment. Very pleasant, but it's very mellow. Like they're not big, bold nose flavors as B was.
Hey guys, if everybody could hit that like button for us, we'd appreciate that. Hopefully YouTube will push us out there to some more people if we do that.
Yeah. Rick was asking how the finish on B, the finish was long and lasting, and it's just a smokiness of what the smokiness like a barbecue smoke, and then to me on the very finish I was picking up a little sweet apple pie filling, like apple taste with cinnamon on it. It's what I was getting with B. Hey Tammy.
On C, when it first hit my palate, we'll see what you think, but it felt thin when it first hit my palate, but then it kind of filled out after that. It's kind of weird. We had something else that was that way.
It was really thin. You're right. But then I'm getting all kinds of cinnamon. Like a real burst of cinnamon. And then it's finishing with like a little bit of char oaky note.
Now the second sip didn't present itself as thin. But man, it was really strange at first.
Maybe it's the cinnamon note that I'm getting on the nose that I couldn't.
I definitely get char. I mean, it's like barbecue char.
On C?
Yeah, on C.
Oh, you're getting the barbecue char on C? Maybe that's left over from B.
Could be.
Now on the nose, I'm getting a lot of fruity note. Just must have needed to take a sip
Whiskey
of it.
sippers, that sounds like a good pour. Little Knob Creek single barrel pick.
Yeah, what is everybody tasting tonight? And just so you guys know, I am going to do a little giveaway tonight. Busy all day, so it was a last minute one. But I will announce that after we do this first round because we have another round to do.
Yeah, another set of 3 to do. So
I still need to kind of get it set up, but I did get the picture on there. So I apologize for not being 100% prepared. That's really unlike me. But like I said, it feels like a Monday. I guess it's Tuesday already, isn't it?
Rob's drinking iced tea for now.
I really like C. I like how it's mellow in the beginning, but then it gives you a full like spicy cinnamon note.
You know,
and then it wraps up with some fruit and some oak, and then
it's got a lot of flavors without presenting itself as a really high proof, which is kind of odd. Usually you get that higher proof to get all those flavors. But like you hit it, cinnamon, fruit. I wouldn't even really say I'm getting the sugar. I think it's the fruit more is where the sweetness is coming from.
It is very fruity, but as it finishes, I'm getting that little bit of brown sugar note.
Are you getting it on the finish?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rick, that's a really good pour. Yeah. Hey, Wilmington Piper just said Bardstown Origin white label. So just a heads up, I do have the trivia questions written for tomorrow night's whiskey trivia. And I'll go ahead and give you guys, since you're on here, a quick little preview of what we're doing. The first round will be whiskey label trivia. So you can take a look around. If you can see in the background, the trivia came off the labels of the whiskeys we have on the shelf. The second round of trivia will be Bardstown trivia. That was recommended to us from someone a few weeks ago on one of the trivias. And so I dug into Bardstown, and we have Bardstown Bourbon Company trivia for the second round. So just heads up in case you guys want to join tomorrow night and play trivia.
Rob's taking notes.
You've got to pull all the bottles, see? Start reading the labels.
He just screenshotted and he's going to be blowing up the picture to see.
Rick, I want to go through them back the other way.
Back through them, Rick,
and then I'll pick a winner, okay? I promise. We'll try not to dilly-dally. He's anxious. Rick is anxious.
I really do like that C.
Good. I think I love the finish the most on that.
It's pretty solid from start to finish, I think.
Sorry, guys, if you hear Rex in the background. He came down for some attention.
I still didn't get that thinness that I got the first time I sipped it. It's really creamy I'm getting now. I didn't get that the first time through. Are you getting that? Creamy, buttery?
I'm not getting buttery, but I am getting some creamy. I'm still getting the same notes. It's like barbecue, bacon, everything. And everything smoked is what I'm getting on that one. And that one, honestly, is probably going to come in last for me. Only because the smoke is so heavy. It's good. It really is good. However, I haven't tasted A again, but C is top notch. It's really good.
I feel like I have to taste A again, but I think I'm going to come in at Cab. I think I'm coming in CAB. We'll see how this does, but candied bacon.
Candied bacon. Mr. Richie J, I'm not understanding what you're saying. John, I am glad that you will be here tomorrow night.
Shona will show here shortly what the grand prize is going to be for the month of October. Of course, we know there's an Eagle Rare, but
I don't know. A's good too. I really like A.
I don't, it's
A, after tasting B, then A, I'm getting almost, it's turning into like a candy shop type. I'm getting some black licorice. I'm getting a little sweet tart. I'm getting like changed.
Mr. Richie, anticipation.
Oh, anticipation. Oh.
Rick's going crazy, isn't he, Mr. Richie?
I don't know. I kind of like A after going after B, but C's solid too.
A is more refined, I think, is how I want to say it. A is like the edge is off of it.
And you know what?
C has a lot of great
the whole way
flavors.
through.
It is very consistent.
Yeah.
C has a lot of great flavors, but there's a sharp edge on it.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to go Cab, just like you. C, A, B.
Yeah. And it's tough. I'm gonna stick with my Cab, but man, it's tough between C and A.
So we're the same.
B for me is definitely last.
Okay.
But C and A that could go either way. But
very, very good. All right, let's move these back. We will open the key after we do the second round.
You were our scores.
I did.
You are not scores. But.
The way we because I think both are on the same thing, and I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to see what
I'm
the
going to
second
let
round
you
is.
get these because I don't know how you put them back here. Just like that.
Just like that. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put out the code. We will be giving away these whiskey stones this evening. And I am going to go ahead and start the giveaway. So you will need to enter !winner once I start it. Don't enter it yet. Wait till I start it. And now you can start. So these will be shipping directly from Amazon. So if you are interested in getting a set of those, just do
exclamation mark.
I just need to go to bed,
winner.
guys, and get a chance to win. I'll leave that picture up there. So before we start this round, because I know Rick's all like anxious out there. Do we want to delay him a little bit and go over what the trivia, or do that after this?
Let's delay him.
Let's delay him.
Yeah, let's delay him.
All right. So tomorrow
Plus,
night,
it gives our palates a chance to reset.
it does. You're right. So tomorrow night we begin October's whiskey trivia, and we will be doing it the first 4 Wednesdays of October at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do 2 sets of 10 questions. Like I said, tomorrow night is whiskey label trivia, and the second set is Bardstown Bourbon Company trivia. So each week we'll have giveaways, winners for each trivia round, but then the grand prize after the last Wednesday that we do it in October, not the last Wednesday of October, but the 4th Wednesday of October, and I don't have those dates in front of me, I'm sorry. We will do a drawing for every 1,000 points that you accumulate, And if you are a paid patron, you will get an entry for each week that you participate. We'll do the spin wheel, and whoever wins will get this bottle of Eagle Rare and a personalized whiskey tasting binder, Cask 529 whiskey tasting binder. And so it'll also have, it's a leatherette 3-ring binder. You'll also get tasting sheets that we use when we're scoring our pours.
Designed by Shona.
Yes, designed by me. And then dividers, so you can divide it out and stuff. So however you want to divide your whiskey tasting sheets. So it'll have this on it, and then your name, whoever wins, or whatever you want it.
Yeah, whatever you want it to say.
You want that to say. It doesn't have to have your name on it. If you have a handle or something like that that you like to use, we'll personalize it however you want. I will not tell you what Mike Rowe made me put on his, because it was not pretty. He got in trouble.
Mike. We all love Mike.
We do.
I just want to thank everybody that has joined us late, including Miss Rebecca Watson. I saw you enter in the giveaway.
Oh, Becky's here.
Yeah.
We need to get her on trivia, but she says that she don't know any of the answers, so she won't play.
Well, she knows how to guess, doesn't she?
She does. Yeah, that's what I do on Bourbon and Balls.
She just got a degree, so I know she guesses. Okay.
Are we
I'm
ready?
not really ready, but I'm ready, I think.
I don't think any of those were too hot, so I was kind of nervous when Mr. Richie J said it was a hazmat.
Yeah, well, I don't know if maybe a flight's hotter than another flight. You know, it's hard to say how this was mixed up, really.
Yeah. So let's hope that Rick didn't do the hazmats and these, because I'm saying the first ones that we did were probably between 100 and 110 proof, but I could be completely wrong on those.
Wilmington Piper, I know exactly what you're saying, whether it's autocorrect or fat fingers. We'll blame it on autocorrect.
Oh, thanks for calling her out about being late. That's okay.
Well, it's all right, Rebecca. We're just glad to have you here.
I'll make you watch it later to get all those hours.
She's probably right now sitting there going, no, you're not. You're not glad I'm here.
I am very happy she's here.
Okay. Are we ready?
Thanks, Rick. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button if you would. We'd appreciate it. That's a nice nose.
It is.
Sweet,
No,
vanilla.
I was going to say really a mellow nose.
Getting a lot of the vanilla and caramel notes. A little bit of spice on it. That's a nice, very nice nose.
So to those that are new, that weren't here from the beginning, we had 2 blind flights sent to us by Rick Moreland. And I know Shona usually puts up on the screen when we're doing these live blinds what we're drinking. Of course, it's when me and the guys are doing it.
This is double
We have
blind.
no idea.
No clue.
No idea what he sent us. So
No.
we do know that his blends are included, but we don't think that everything's a blend. What happened?
Rick says we have a hazmat coming up in this. They're trying to guess which one it is. Oh, Rick, you didn't do that to me. I thought you were only going to do that to the guys. Oh, now I'm nervous. So nervous. I'm so nervous. All right, I don't think it's this one because my nose hairs are not on fire, so I think I'm safe with this one. I think.
Okay, I'm going in.
I'm scared.
Rick, is it the same hazmat that we would have had on Friday night? Because I feel like that might be it right there.
No, this is not hot at all. This is good. It's creamy, it's vanilla, it's caramel.
That hazmat was good too, but it had just a different feel.
No, this one, I don't know. This one's not probably even 100 proof. I'd say this one's, I really like this one. So if it's hazmat, yay, cheers. I'll drink all the hazmats you send me, Rick, because this one's good if it is. I don't know, but this one is really good.
It's not the same one. Not the same hazmat we had the other night.
A lot of sweetness to the first one. A lot of fruity caramel, a little bit of spice on the finish. Very, very good. That one is so enjoyable.
That is, it's really rich. I mean, when you say fruit, I'm thinking like dark fruits.
Mm-hmm. Chevron. So anybody that missed it, Mark was calling the hazmat they had on Friday night that Rick sent a Chevron product from Mississippi.
From I'll never say it. Pascagoula. I think I said that right. We heard it about 500 times out of Mark.
We did. We did.
Everybody on here watching us tonight obviously is able to watch us. Is there anybody that's been affected or got family affected by the storms?
Rick, I did not get coffee on the first one. That's not a flavor I picked up.
Have you nosed out yet?
On the way back, when I go back to it, maybe I will pick it up now that you said it. Now it's going to be in my head. However, I will tell you this one burnt the nose hairs.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you've nosed it.
I am scared of this one. I will tell you that, Rick. Again, getting a little bit of smokiness, a lot of heat, a lot of heat.
I think this might, because it's even hitting my eyes.
Whew. Oh, Rick. Now I'm scared because this one is
No, you
giving
can't
me
be scared. You just gotta
heat on the nose.
Go.
All right, so on the nose, all I'm getting is smoky and a lot of heat. I can't put my nose any further down in the glass to get any flavor. Sorry.
Yeah, those pictures, Mr. Ritchie from Chimney Rock, that was incredible. It's hard to believe that can happen, but I've got a cousin down in Lenoir, North Carolina, and she was supposed to be in Chimney Rock camping, and they had something come up, and they postponed their trip.
Mr. Ritchie, I found the hazmat. Rick, I'm not saying it doesn't have good flavor. I'm just saying my tongue has a hole in it.
In the roof of my mouth, in the back of my throat.
All right.
That has got to be the hazmat.
I do want to taste it again because I want to give you some notes.
I'm actually getting a cherry flavor out of it.
Rick,
I can't believe you didn't get that.
You made my eyes water. That's all I can say. My eyes are watering. I am tired. I will say I am tired, but wow. That was hot. Whew. You got me on that one.
John, I hope you hear from your friend, man. That's terrible. But I've heard a lot of stories like that where people have gone several days before they've been able to get in touch with people. So, prayers for you, man. Fingers crossed that everybody's okay.
Yes. And John, I mean, if there's anything we could do to help, please let us know. We're always happy to help anybody in need. So please let us know. All right, I have to go in for one more sip because I couldn't get any tasting notes off of this one. So one more, and I'm probably going to cry again.
I don't really want to go back to it, but it does have great flavor. It's just Rick, are you admitting that this is a hazmat? Because
I
if
think
you
it
are,
is.
I'm not any part of anybody that says it drinks around 120.
Mm-mm.
I like 120.
All right. So I'm getting a little bit of smoky flavor, a lot of fruit flavors.
Steven, you caught that? I was hoping it would cool my nose down.
I'm thinking the smoke flavors, the smoke coming off my tongue from the hole it burnt. A lot of sweetness on the finish, though. Fruity. Again, kind of an apple-y flavor on the end. Rick, if this is one of yours, I'm telling you, it is good. Honestly, it is good. My tongue just hasn't built up to hazmat yet. So please don't take my word on anything like that, because
Well, don't cry.
I know it's like hot though in my eyes. I'm not trying to cry. It's just hot.
Good
Just
night.
hot, guys. I'm sorry. It's hot.
You didn't have that the other night, did you?
Mm-mm.
You smelled it though, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking I passed you my glass.
All right.
John Shank, keep us posted on that, and if you find out there's a need there, something we can do, let us know,
Yep.
please.
Absolutely. All right. On to C. I don't know if I can go back to B though.
You got to. We always go back there.
Oh, I know. Whew.
You just have to. You're just gonna have to man up.
Here we go. Please, Rick, I am hoping that you only sent one hazmat in this blind, because I don't know if I can handle
He
two.
said in the chat, you have a hazmat.
Okay, good. All right.
It's
Here
funny
we go.
we knew that was it as soon as we noticed it.
Okay, water it down. Thank you, Rick. Please, I do not mean any disrespect, but I may pour a little bit of water in it on the way back.
You can't pour water in it.
I may dump a whole bucket of water
You
in
can
it.
drop a little water.
I will
in
drop
it.
some water in it. I gotta reset all my senses. All right.
I got a frog in my throat I didn't have earlier.
So this one, wow, this one is caramely for sure. It is all full of caramel. A caramel bomb. I love the nose on this one.
Okay, Mr. Richie J, when we come back through, we'll let you get set up if you're not ready.
Does he have these same ones? Does he know what
I'm
we're
sure.
having? Oh, okay.
He said, I'll try be with y'all.
Okay. Nice nose. Sweet caramel. Or caramel, however you guys want to say it. I got busted out by Mark on Friday night about that, so nice.
That's got a nice pleasant hug to it. I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon, some smoke, like campfire smoke.
I'm not getting the campfire smoke that you're getting. However, I am getting the cinnamon. Honestly, kind of weak compared to A and B. But it's good. It's solid. Of course, anything after B is weak. So that's really not a fair comparison. I really like this though. It's sweet, has the caramel to it. It's vanilla.
Guys, we bought Shona and I bought, and it was probably late last summer, early fall. We thought we were really starting to move up in proof points. And we bought a Knob Creek 9. Couldn't wait to get it back home and open it up. We opened it up, poured a couple pours, went out on the porch. And oh my God, that stuff was, I don't want to say it was awful. It was good, but it was so freaking hot.
Well, what's sad about that is Knob Creek 9's not hot.
And it's not. But anyway, something Sean and I never do ever. And this may be the last time we ever did it. We had to put an ice cube in it because we weren't just going to dump it. And we ended up getting through the pours, put it on the shelf, and we went back to it about 2 months later. Maybe it wasn't that long. And whatever time it was, it had completely changed since we'd opened it. I don't think that stuff's changing though, Rick, is where I'm going with this. I think it's just going to be vulgar, no matter. 123.9, is that what we're drinking now, Rick?
I don't know. However, C solid. I really like C.
Cheers, Gandhi. I didn't see you sneak in, sir.
Getting a lot of sweetness. Like you said, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of fruity notes. I'm also getting a little bit of a bubblegum flavor, and I've been picking that up a lot here lately.
What's up with that?
I don't know, because I don't chew gum, but so I don't know why I'm getting it. I really like C. C is definitely good.
I'm getting that fruit sweetness on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really pinpoint what that fruit is on that.
All right. So Rick said it was okay if I put some water in B on the way back because I can't do a B again and have my tongue on fire. Sorry, guys. Just putting a few drops in.
Guys, thank all of you that have tuned in tonight. We appreciate it.
Do you want any in yours?
No.
No, of course not. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't do it. Are you going back to C again?
Yeah, I'm going to start back now.
Okay.
How many drops you put in there? Like
Only 4. 4 heavy drops.
Only
4 very heavy drops in B.
Like four squeezers.
A lot.
4 dropperfuls. That's warm.
C is solid though. I really like C.
Did you get the creamy on it?
I did.
Yeah.
I got some creamy. I got some oak, vanilla, a lot of caramel.
I got smoke still. I'm sticking with the smoke. I know
okay.
you didn't get it, but
I did not. It's just full of caramel. I really enjoy number 3. C. Sorry.
Number C?
Number C. I enjoy number C.
She's a wreck.
Mm. C it's very good. Very good.
It is good. Very good.
All right. We got Mike Brock. Cheers. Dave Augustine. If we missed anybody, sorry guys. We've just been focused on this.
Yeah, I'm sure we had. The chat is
so cheers everyone
unusually
that's out
busy
there.
looking tonight, so I apologize.
If we've missed anybody, we're focused on these blinds because Rick is really anxious for us to name our order. And I can tell you, Rick, this one for here, B, it's probably coming in last for me just because, I had to drop water in it because the smoke on my tongue.
She's in the zone all right, William. She's something.
I don't even want to taste it again. Sorry, Rick. I do not mean any disrespect, but
I'll tell you what, a couple times on the show, maybe 3 or 4 times since we started doing this, I've taken a sip, whether it was a little bit too big of a sip or somebody said something and I kind of started to chuckle or whatever. I just swallowed it wrong and I've choked. You would not want to choke on that stuff.
Mr. Richie J, Which one is pure Honey Nut Cheerios?
That can't. Your B is different than or your B. If you're saying that is Honey Nut Cheerios.
However, I will tell you that diluting it with 4 drops of water has really helped. Not on the burn on the hole in my tongue, the smoke that's coming off of it. However, it's really opened up the flavors, and it is super sweet, guys. It is super sweet. It is if I diluted it a little bit more, maybe down to 120 proof, it would be. Thanks, Mike Bortner.
Thank you, Mr. Bortner. We appreciate that,
yes,
sir.
Appreciate that. I may need more Super Chest just to get to the ER after I drink B again, though. Joking. I'm joking. It has really good flavor, guys. But it's just hot. It's just hot. Even with 4 drops of water in it, it's hot for me. I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect, but it's just hot.
Whiskey Sippers back here. I was scrolling back through the chat. They said 140 proof is just right. I don't mind. I don't mind the proof so much. Here's my problem with it. I know it's kind of one of those novelty pours. It's one of those things you're going to pour just a little taste of it and have it and be done with it. I like the flavor. I really do like the flavor. I like the notes that come off of it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the nose, because that thing just burns the hair out of your nose. But on the palate, I like what's there. It's just that you can only have a little bit. A dab will do you, for sure.
And I am glad, honestly, that I put the 4 drops of water in this, because it did seriously bring out some really good tasty notes on this. It is pleasant. I'm even, like, the finish is still there even after I had a drink of water. I am getting all kinds of apple and all kinds of other flavors on it. It is really good. To me, it's just proved a little bit too high for my palate. And
are you getting apples soaked in like French Red Hot? Is that what you're getting?
Pretty much. Pretty much. But it is good. Just too hot for my palate. I need another drink of water before I go to A.
It's not going to score well. It's not going to place well for me, just because it's not something I can drink regular.
You've already drank most of it, though. I have a lot left if you're going to try it diluted.
No, that was yours. That was your sample.
Because I'm telling you, just take a sip after being diluted a little bit.
You've ruined it.
I have not ruined it. The flavors actually come out more. Richie J, I'm sorry. I have not got Honey Nut Cheerios off of any of them. And I am a big Honey Nut Cheerio eater. Like, I grew up on Honey Nut Cheerios. My mom will tell you that.
She still eats them.
I do. Now, honestly, though, I have to mix them because super sweet things don't go well with me. So I have to mix them, half regular Cheerios and half Honey Nut Cheerios. Seriously.
And then, I don't know how many of you guys out there do this. I swear to God, she puts milk on her cereal with a thimble.
I don't like a whole lot of milk. Milk and I do not get along. I put almond milk on it. Still, I don't want a whole lot. I'm good at eating just slightly wet cereal.
I don't get the honey nut at all on it. I get I get a brown sugar, probably even a caramel on it. I just don't get that honey nut.
Thank you, William Hall. You are right. The water is why some blenders work the batches down, better flavors, and hit you differently. on different profiles. So thank you. Thanks for sticking up for me a little bit. If you weren't, I'm sorry, but I'm saying that you were.
Mr. Mom sticking up for you too on your dry hunting that Cheerios.
Oh my gosh, I did. Seriously. Okay, I don't want to derail too long because we need to be off here by 9 so everybody can go life to pet. Sorry. Let me tell you, it's Rick's fault. It is Rick's fault.
I think what she's trying to say is we're still trying to get off here by 9.
So everybody
right
can go
after,
to the life,
so we can get over and watch
Life from the
Life
Patio.
from the Patio.
Because they are awesome and they need 500 subscribers. And Bryan told me when I got home that if they hit 500 subscribers, they not giving out 5 bottles of baby oil. No, not 5 bottles of baby oil. They are giving out 5 bottles of baby Blantons.
Yeah, 5 of the little baby bottles of Blantons when they hit 500 subscribers. So, guys, I hope you meant that when you said that on your earlier live.
Yeah, if not, I'm sorry.
Because Shona just told
I was so excited over it.
The millions of people watching around the world.
So anyway,
at least the 28
help
of them.
them to get to 500 because their channel is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't get to watch it all the time. Bryan does. And
I try to watch
me.
it. Every time I see them go live, I try to watch it.
But we also have some other great channels out there. So everybody that's on here that has a channel, please plug your code to your channels.
If you're still able to do it after that, can you give Whiskey Sippers a wrench so that they can tag themselves?
Yeah.
Drop their link. And guys, I think in time we've got most of the channels set up with wrenches so you guys can put your links in. And she's fixing up Whiskey Sipper. She's fixing up you guys right now. But if I'm missing any channels, say something in the chat.
It was moving too fast. Wilmington Piper, you can now chat because. Hey, Wilmington Piper, I hope that you are okay, honestly, because I know next weekend, it is next weekend already. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, we will be in Wilmington visiting our friends Bob and Carol.
Did you get Whiskey Sippers set up?
I think so.
Because you said Wilmington Piper.
Because it moved and I got them.
Okay.
But I got Whiskey Sippers too.
So yes, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend we will be in Wilmington, North Carolina. Might find some bourbon down there. I know we're going to drink some awesome beer because there's craft breweries. There's somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 30 craft breweries right there close to our friend's place.
But we'll also be going live down there with...
That's right. Bob told us we'd do a live down there. I have no idea what we're going to do.
We don't know what we're doing.
But it'll be wonderful, whatever it is, I'm sure.
So Wilmington Piper, if you are in the area and we are out and about, if you want to connect any at the breweries, because that's pretty much where we go when we're down there, we'll be happy to connect. It'll be fun.
Absolutely. A's good. I really like A. And now that we've talked too much, I don't even remember what.
A is good. So good. Honestly, I really enjoy A. I enjoyed it the first time around. So I am actually going to do A, C, B this time.
I think I'm just like you.
Really?
Yeah.
We're like hardly ever alike.
Well, I had to go back and try C again because I was thinking it was my one, but and Rick, again on that hazmat, I like it, but it's last for me just because it's not something I can drink.
Yeah. And Stephen does have a great show too. We do not mean to leave anybody out. We really don't. Please don't take it that way. Stephen has a great show. Please check him out as well.
Oh, Stephen even dropped Bourbon and Balls in here.
Yeah, Bourbon and Pulse has a great show.
Yeah, they have a great show.
We have fun. We have fun.
It's really a great community. I mean,
it is. I enjoy. Bryan has a little bit more time than I do to go watch everyone. I really try to hit everybody when I can. You guys are all awesome. I mean, any of the support and everything that you all give us, we really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, are we ready? I know Rick already knows because we said, but I'm ready. All right, so on the...
Wait a minute, time out.
What?
I got to regroup after I read Jamie's comment.
What'd Jamie say?
Father Fortenberry. I'll let you read it out loud if you want.
Father Fortenberry. I just peed in a cup at Sonic, and my son was a little proud
moments.
All right, so before I read this, can I tell y'all a story?
Oh, no.
I'll try to make it short because I know we only have 9 minutes before Life on the Patio goes live. Not this past May, but the May before.
She'll be dramatic.
We were leaving Asheville, North Carolina to go to Buffalo Trace because it was a Blanton's drop day and Bryan wanted to get there. And it was my birthday. My birthday. And so the only thing I really asked for, and I don't ask honestly for a whole lot in life, was can I at least have a McDonald's breakfast, because I really do love their bacon, egg, and cheese bagels. I really do. Sorry, but I do. And I'm like, and I love their coffee, McCafe coffee. We drink it every day.
Sorry, guys.
So, what does he do? He pulls into a Pilot. And I get a Pilot coffee, and I get Hostess chocolate-covered donuts.
Okay, first off, we stopped at Pilot because I needed gas. That wasn't necessarily replacing the McDonald's
It
stop.
was replacing it.
However, Little Miss Impatient thought that, well, I guess I better get my coffee and breakfast here.
Because we're already on the road an hour and a half.
She'd come out with a gas station coffee, which I know she despises with everything inside of her, and a roll of Hostess donuts.
But regardless of that, I drank my coffee, and then there was no really restroom, and he was not going to pull off on an exit for me. And so, yes, I'm going to admit this on TV live with all of you guys. Luckily, we had a Wendy's jumbo 30-ounce cup, whatever, that he drank earlier in the week, still in the car, because I had to pee, and he refused to pull over because he wanted to get the Blanton so he could make sure he was in the line. Or Buffalo Trace, so he could get in the line for Blantons. Okay, that's all. Yes, I did that.
Dramatic.
So, first round, we picked C as the first one, which was the Trio Hillbilly Logic at 120 proof. That was awesome, Rick. Thank you. Second place, we picked New Riff Single Barrel 115.1 proof. Delicious. It was really good. Placed second. And then third place, we picked MKM Hillbilly Logic 110 proof. So that was the real barbecue-y one for me. Then the second round, we picked A2. So Detling, 1867. He has 53.43 proof, and I'm thinking that must be
That's
the
percent. So it's 107.
107.
Almost 107.
About 107 proof as first place. Second place, we picked Heaven Door, cast strength at 123.9. And third place, we picked OB1 Hillbilly Logic 140 proof hazmat. Sorry, Rick. Sorry, it was really, really hot for me on that one.
I think, now the other one we had was a higher proof, I think.
It was hot. Mr. Mom's talented.
Yeah, it was 146. So,
Father Fortenberry, that's right. And he is like that.
What do you
He's
say?
such a prick about, it's my ride, I'm driving, we're not stopping. That's so him.
No, he's not even.
Yeah, that's pretty much him. Yes. All right, I'm going to go and pick the winner, guys, because we need to get off here so that everybody can join. Give me 1 second. It will take me 1 second. I'm usually behind the scenes.
Thank you guys again for joining tonight. Several weeks ago, we talked about I want to start going live once a week and bringing people on with me. Shona won't be with me. I'm still going to do that. I'm still waiting on my technology girl to
Yeah, I know.
to get me set up so that I can bring people on with me.
Matt B, are you still here, Matt B?
Matt B, need you to hit us in the chat.
Congratulations!
He wins a
on
lot.
the
You
win.
win a lot from us, Matt.
Yeah, Matt just won.
I think.
Well, when we were Bourbon and Balls, I just shipped him a glass.
He won a glass.
Yeah. So Matt B, are you still here? If not,
We'll just give you a minute or two here, Matt B.
If not, we'll pick another
Mr.
winner.
Mom, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We need the Jeopardy music.
All right, Matt B, we are going to give you one.
There he is. I got him, Matt
got
B.
him?
Wow, thanks.
Woo!
Yeah, I got him.
Good job, Matt.
Yep.
All right, I have your address. I will get that shipped out to you from Amazon.
Yep.
Is there anything else we need to go over?
I don't think so. We went over. We didn't go over what you're going to give out for each round, but
No,
that's
I don't
that's
know
a
that
whole
yet.
24 hours away, right?
Yep.
We went over what the grand prize is for the month of October. Like we said last month, guys, this will go on beyond October.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know yet what the bottle will be beyond, but it'll be something good. It won't be an everyday off the shelf.
Right.
We just don't know what.
I do want to ask, is the sound okay on it tonight? Nobody said anything about the sound, so we tweaked it a little bit. So I'm hoping everything was good with the sound.
And I really think the biggest problem the other
We
night,
had a big storm
because
coming
we
in.
tried everything in house that has worked for us, but there was a storm, and I think the Wi-Fi was probably our issue.
Good, John. We're happy to see you tomorrow night too. I'll pour them all together, Mr. Richie J. Sound is great. Thank
that
you, Lori.
sounds like death.
Thank you. Oh, sound is good. Good. So if everybody would, please hop over to Life from the Patio. They're going live at 9. It'll be a great time. I'm sure it will be. So please hop over and join them. Subscribe so, hey, maybe one of us will win a baby Blanton's bottle.
Yeah, we got to get them guys to 500.
We do.
Got to get them there.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.